either. Yeah, I've got the team list.
Dragged it across.
All right, here we are down at the beautiful Glenelg Lacrosse Club. Just you were just admiring the scenery there, Shix.
I was. It's a lovely night. It's balmy. Who would have thought tomorrow's May 1, Tone?
May Day, and is it May Day for one of these sides tonight? Because Burnside, they played the Blue Warriors last week and went down 17-11. They wouldn't want to drop two in a row, and obviously the first time we see Wildy tonight.
Yeah, I was at that game last week. Burnside just ran out of puff, I think, in the end. Woodville were too strong. Woodville stirred the Blue Warriors. But interesting tonight will be Wilderness for sure to see how they kick off the year. Any debutants out there tonight, Tone?
Yeah, look, obviously with Burnside, Ashlyn May comes in for her first official State League game, so we wish her the best with the Burnside Bears. And,
only young, Ashlyn May?
Really, really young. I believe under 15s last year and had a trial game last year, but it didn't get ticked off, and now moving into the age bracket, so she'll be excited to play her first State League game, as we all are.
Of course.
And on the couple on the Wilderness side, so Bella De Matteo,
okay,
she comes in for her State League game, I believe.
Lovely.
Which again she'd be excited about, and there's a little new State League goalie that I kind of know, and I'll.
Playing dumb here, isn't he? Young Geordie Watts with her first game in the State League, so she'll be nice and excited.
I can tell you, I spoke to her earlier, and she said it's game day, baby, and she's very excited to be suiting up tonight and playing her first State League game.
Well, couldn't ask for better conditions. The lights are on, the crowd is up, the gates are open anyway. I think the crowd's about to be up, but come on down, we're about to start.
We are about to kick in, and as we can see, the Wildy, I believe they're the Stick Lions behind us, and I'll get that confirmed.
Yeah,
but,
that needs to be made official.
It needs to be made official against the Burnside Bears.
Yes.
We don't want the Stick Bears.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Distant relation to the drop bear, I suppose.
But a big out tonight for Wildy. No Hannah Goff.
Unavailable for the first couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah,
is that right?
so she had an adenoid and tonsil operation, and she was actually going to be out here tonight. But and a big shout out to our own LSA TV's own Hannah Goff. I believe had a bit of bleeding last night, had to go back into hospital. So we wish her the best, and can't wait to see when the PM is out here running around with this side as well. So all the best there, Han, if you're watching, and I'm sure you will be watching live and free on LSA TV this evening.
She would want to be. Predictions, Tone, you got any feelings on which way this game will go, having not seen Wilderness yet this year?
I don't, but I did see him in the 6v6 game, and I know it's a different game, but the women's game seems to bring them together. It's not as distant as it is with the men's competition with the 6v6, so they still play that offense.
Okay.
Now, Wildy were really good against Burnside and North Adelaide Eagles in their group before we came back and a couple of the teams stepped out. They had a couple of big wins over Burnside and similar players, so it's going to be an interesting thing to see just where these two teams sit. Obviously, the Blue Warriors getting up last week in 17 or 16-11.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see, how far apart these sides are. But for me, I know PM's missing, but I don't know. There's a feel about the Warriors for me. About the Stick Lions for me.
So unsighted. I haven't seen any 6-on-6 stuff, so I'm going to go with Burnside just to keep it real in the commentary box tonight. Okay. I think they can bounce back. They've got a cast of thousands coaching out there tonight. There's 4 or 5 of them. So
there's some names out there, isn't there, in the coaching box?
They won't be short of ideas and opinions. So if they can get the right one here and there, I think there'll be a show tonight for sure. Yeah,
look, and you look at some of those players from the past couple of years. I mean, Sarah Lowe, Megan Smith, one of our favourites on LSA TV, Meg Smith.
Yes.
Millie Wilkin, she's super quick down the outsides, and Nicole Keesing, Leah Lana. I mean, there's a list, Steph Small, the list down there is Adele Semler, it keeps going, doesn't it? So they've got some quality in their ranks.
Some of the younger girls were fantastic last year, I thought. You mentioned a couple there. Steph Smalls and Millie Wilkin were great, I thought, at times last year. So look to see a bit more growth and a bit more ability to take the game on this year. I think it'll be good.
Now, I didn't see Kate Lightbody out there before. Is she within the...
Not sure. Haven't heard.
No. So that's a big loss. She was one of those real up-and-coming stars last year.
Agree.
On the left. And Year 12 has taken, and why not concentrate on schooling? Because, you only get one shot at it.
Of course.
But she'll be a big loss for the Bears as well.
She will be. I don't think we're too far away now from the first whistle. Referees are getting ready. Referees or umpires in the girls' game?
They are the referees.
Okay, I'm sticking with the officials.
No, they're the umpires.
They're
the zebras. That's all we care.
Right.
They're all the zebras.
I'll stick zebras.
And as the girls just start to head off, we might head back to the commentary position, and we look forward to a good call. Shix is on the Bears. I'm on the Stick Lions.
Right on. All the best.
Bring it on.
You want to turn that one off?
As we get back into the commentary position here, as Shix is just about to take his place as well. Looking forward. It's an absolute beautiful night down here tonight. It is as still, and it's got a little bit of chill just starting to get in the air. But it is a beautiful night for lacrosse, and we can't wait to see this competition up and about as the players get their sticks checked. So we're just starting to. Shix just joins me again as the officials go through their bits and pieces here. Shix, it's looking. I am really looking forward to this game.
It's going to be a good one. The weather is absolutely perfect, Tone. Perfect for some high quality women's state league lacrosse here in South Australia, and welcome to those joining us from interstate as well. Yes,
and there's been a few people who have said they were going to switch on tonight. The first Friday night's lights in for the women's state league, and it's obviously brought to you
by Living Choice, and aren't they fantastic? And also Trad VC, you can see up there if you want to get in touch for tradvc.com.au 8376 3639. They will look after you for all your roofing, carports, guttering needs. And if you're getting into the season and maybe your sticks aren't going that well,
yes,
get in touch with AussieLaxGear.com.
Well, I will let you know, Tone. I have just recently had a little bit of a problem with vermin at my house. So, who other than Raylene and Sudsy? I said we need to keep these rats and mice out.
Yep.
Gutter guards all over it. Beautiful.
Looking good.
Brilliant.
Hey, and they would have looked after you as they look after everyone within the lacrosse community.
Correct.
So
for the next 15 minutes,
in saying that,
if you ring Trad VC in the next 15 minutes,
.com.au,
tell them Tony sent you,
and tell them the code word SHIX. I'm sure they will give you a quote that will probably make your eyes pop.
Correct.
They will. And so the girls just heading about their stuff, and also Living Choice. Hey, wouldn't that be a great place tonight to be in front of the 60-inch screen, having been fed.
Oh yeah, big schnitzel.
And we'd be just sitting back there, Shicks, at Living Choice, and you can get in touch with Living Choice on livingchoice.com.au 1800-502-524. But for now, we have a competition about to begin, and it looks like in there, Megan Smith. In the centre,
yes, with Jess Page. So the Wilderness stick line captain, the Lioness.
The Lioness. Ooh. So here we go. The first
bell rolling gets them off.
Bang out, Jess Page. Oh, she's off to the races. So this would be a great start for the Wilderness Lions as they just pulls out, steps inside.
Oh, good take.
Good ground ball there from Lucinda Silvestri. She's managed to pick it up, but outside there, Slow picks the ball up, gives it to Megan Smith. And Megan will find her way down the field.
She will gracefully. 1, 2, 3 would-be defenders.
And good work there from Lucinda Silvestri just to get in the way. And Millie Wilkin. And I would suggest that Millie Wilkin and Geordie Watts, they will see a bit of each other. They've seen a bit of each other over the years in those age games, and we're going to have a offside Wilderness. And it's got a bit of a dusty feel down here tonight, Shicks. A little bit of, it's not.
That's right. It'll be interesting to see when the dust settles, Tone, who comes out on top.
And here we go, first opportunity, and Geordie Watts for her first potential. No, at the hash, so no free shot there. I thought what a person to line up and take your first goal from. Oh, Geordie Watts, snaffled up top. That's the way you want to start your state league career with one save.
Cop one right in the grill. Might have got a bite out of that one. That was a good hard shot, high. Geordie Watts good enough to get in behind it.
And that's the way you want to start your state league career, Shicks. One shot, one save.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be turned over. So quick start, looks down, and going to have to bring that back as they weren't set.
Fast start this year, Tone?
Fast start, yeah. There is some fast starts going on.
There we go, down to Slow, who's been a welcome addition.
Stepped inside again. Good defence there from Wildy. Oh, a bit of a hack there. Silvestri, she's got Page on here. They've got the numbers. There's
numbers.
4 on 3. Numbers on the right-hand side, numbers on the left-hand side. Just Silvestri steps around, pops, low, good save. Great save there from Green.
Unable to take advantage of that fast man break, or fast woman break, we should say, out here tonight. And Sarah Lowe, upfield, dropped.
Coming back the other way, so there's a forced turnover there. Or an unforced error, I should think.
Good pick up.
And back they go. Shot. So numbers are now with Burnside in this end. Although Lucinda Silvestri, she thinks that she's about 5 on 2, but the other way around. So Jess Page, she just covers her player, gets into the offense, and we'll see a bit of ball rotation going on here. The ball up the top with Page.
Frantic pace, Tony. Good start, both goalkeepers. Big important saves early.
Both with a big save. And Silvestri, she just drops the ball, but it has enough time to pick it back up. So no score yet on the Living Choice scoreboard. As Silvestri again, just
Really
maybe
got the yips out there.
maybe that one's got a bit of dew on it.
Oh.
Bang, pops it around. Nice back up.
Great back
Steps
up.
back, looks up the top. No shot on there. So ball kicks back up. And back to Page. And we start again.
Slow caught down the defensive end. Not something she would most enjoy,
Oh,
but
nice
a nice
little trail
check
check,
there.
wasn't
yeah,
it?
it was a great little trail check.
Great trail check.
Never out of the game.
Silvestri. Looking down the bottom.
Good settled
Goes,
set of
sets
defence
pick.
here for
There's
Burnside.
that's almost that little box pick and roll there, Shicks.
Yep.
Looking down the bottom.
Chloe Scott now will take on...
Scott just steps inside. Bang,
well,
pops,
Casey.
and Chloe Scott will get the first one for Wildy. They are on the board, just carved through the defence there.
She did.
And Scott with her first goal of the game and their first goal overall. As you see here on the Living Choice instant replay, just pops through the middle of the defenders there.
Is that laggy for everyone? Yeah, we're just having some... the dust is really playing havoc
It's
with
getting
the...
in the
with the
cords,
bandwidth.
I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So back into the centre. So Wildy winning the first centre draw.
Really interested to hear comments tonight from Burnside's Linton Arscott.
He'll be joining us after the game. The great check there from Page. Good little flick out. So ball just rolling here for Wildy.
Advance the ball.
Again, they've got numbers again. Little
Tough
take.
pass. Good pick up.
Back up the
Sure.
top. Kicks it over the side. That one is going to stay in. So no damage done there. And Wilderness will set again. So we've seen when Wildy were down there, you know, they're looking at their mismatches down there at the moment, looking at where they want to drive from.
Quite a lot of pace in that offensive unit too for Wilderness.
And listen to Silvestri. She says, let me get down the bottom, let me cut through, and I might go one-on-one here, given the opportunity. Great inside look.
Very good.
Good save again, but pops out, and that's going to go back into Beck Green's stick.
Quick outlet. Oh, got it. Sarah Lowe caught the ball. Jess Page looked to have a little bit of interest in it, but Slow, who looks very, very skilled carrying that ball down one-handed, down to Leah Alana. That's not her surname, is it?
Well, that's what I've got, Leah Alana.
Leah Alana. Okay.
Ball over the top. So ball down, ball to be won. And now Wildy get the ball back.
Lost the handle.
So Ash just with her first state league game.
Doing very well.
Doing very well. And the competitors on the side here. Damon and Wilkin. Oh, knocked down there. So Slow's knocked that one down and forced the turnover. Leah Alana, she's got speed on her player, but well hold up on the outer side there, not to allow that to progress forward, because Leah had the opportunity. So Slow gets inside, steps, pops it wide, and that's going to go and be a
turnover.
Give them.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Geordie Watts out the cage, beating the other state league debutante there in National May.
That shot has to be on cage there, doesn't it?
It has to be on cage
All the
from
hard
there.
work being done.
And we're going to have we've just called time there. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 6 coaches you can hear in the effects mic at the moment over there.
Yes.
And I can't pick up a voice from all of them. So
That's better.
yeah, that's better.
There we
Now we
go.
can actually hear what we're doing. Great outlet there from Geordie. Straight down to the middle. And certainly doesn't look out of place at the moment.
So Silvestri, it's hard. Some of the numbers aren't matching up with the team names here, Tone. So we apologise for the viewers at home. We do our best. We try
Steps down. Good save again there from Beck Green. But the ball's just flicking to the Wildy sticks.
It is.
Once
Yep.
it's been there.
Plenty of second opportunities out here tonight.
So ball back up the top. Page. And we're going to have an interference call.
Wow.
So off the ball, an interference call there.
3 on 2 for the defensive side, and there was an interference
It's called on the offense. So
offense.
you've got to... Anyway.
And here is Adele Semler. She moves the ball on field.
So ball heading down the back now. Millie Wilkin has the ball.
She does. Leah Alana looks to be playing through that X position tonight.
So they're looking at trying to over-rotate aside here. Just looking, there is Ashlyn May. She just tries to feed the centre. That's not a great feed through the middle. Good defence though.
Good hustle, good
and
movement
pops
on.
back over.
Yep.
So Leah with a really good bit of defensive work there to strip that ball out.
And she's had enough of the track meet, up and back, up and back, up and back. She wants to hold it out and get some time in offence.
So Millie Wilkin down the bottom now. Kicks it to Leah. Leah wanting to pop around the left-hand side, stepping up, steps inside. Good defence there.
Was good defence.
And pops back up here to Low.
Plenty of pressure there on
good
Ash May.
good little back and go though, as we see here. Pops high, another one over the top. So Geordie not having to do much with that one. That one goes over the top. And ball will go back in the way of the Burnside Bears as they retrieve it from the field. And they will bring it in eventually. Let's hope they've got stop clock out there.
Yeah, well, or one of the umpires could actually carry an extra ball with them.
No, don't be silly.
I don't want to bring logic into this. Okay, there we go.
So ball is down the back, still down the back, and I'm sure we've got more than 2 balls in a game of lacrosse. Because I know they lost one earlier, but the ball back up the top after about an 8-minute break. And Leah wanting to get around, just kicks it over the top.
Little high.
Ball's going to head out, but no damage done as Slow picks the ball up. And we'll bring it back into offense. Slow just coming with the ball. Kicks it down the back there to May. Got Izzy down the back here. As a great defense there from Jess Page, but still a ground ball to be won. Good work there, though, from Megan Smith. And here comes, this is where she wants to drive down that side and put shots away. Steps inside, and there's the first one of the game. And Millie Wilkin pops that one into her left hand and pops it past. Joy, we'll just have a look at the replay there. I think that was Millie.
I think she moved.
Yep, Millie Wilkin pops that one
Wilkin.
away. So she gets her first of the game. We've got a 1-1 game and a good bit of long, patient offence there from the Bears.
It was a timely out of bounds for them. They were able to really structure up, have a look at the matchups. They did that and they burst out straight away early there with Leah Alana going from high top. Millie Wilkin just missed the handle on that one, but she was able to gather the ball back, found her one-on-one, went to the cage and gets no time to rest, straight into the face-off.
And Jess Page, so this is back in the face.
Big
All to be
win.
won. Oh, nice work there from Silvestri. And she's got legs. And I'd almost get rid of one of my songs early there, but
she's got legs, yep.
but I don't want to get my ZZ top on just too early. So there's a interference call there, maybe. 3-second call. Quick. I thought there'd only been about 3 seconds from when the ball was snapped to it got there.
You've got to be quick, don't you? You have to be really quick.
And have we got the...
Yep,
I thought I heard that we might have had the wrong player, but not to be. So ball back up the top.
Chloe Scott straight away going at Millie Wilkin. Goes behind the cage there.
And we got another 3-second call here. So Lowe will head out the back. Scott obviously with the first one of the game for the Wildy.
She did. Tied at 1-1. So Page will bring it back in to, I think that's Lucy Martin wearing number 1.
Yes, that you are correct. Steps down.
Nice
Good
shot.
save up high again.
Good save.
Another save there. That's 4 saves already for Beck Green. So she's certainly Millie Wilkin. She's off to the races, isn't she?
Great running. Plenty of open here. Ash May on or not on? Still on.
As kicks it down there to Keesing.
Good defence. Well done. Well played.
Keesing down to Leah. And ball just again trying to settle their offense, trying to find their matchups down here. As Slow. Ball up. Oh, nice cut inside there, but just dropped the handle of the ball.
Low again.
Low still there, and again high. And they're going to want to actually, you know, first game keeper, you're going to want to test out the first game State League keeper. And if you're throwing balls high, you're giving them looks at it, aren't you?
Does everything right, Slow, and probably the only knock on her would be not enough shots on goals.
Yep.
For me. More shots on goals. Silky smooth skills. Plenty of ball in stick action for Sarah Lowe. Oh, that pass just
that
missing.
pass could roll out, but there's a race on the outer side here. Ball picked up well. Leah kicks it up here to Keesing. Keesing just pops it down to Slow. Nice cut inside.
It was a good cut.
Not look. Second cut's there's good too. Just steps. Nice defense. Ball to be won on the ground, and it is by a Wilderness
line
and gets it forward. There, they've got numbers here forward. If she releases it forward again, as they head to goal side, but numbers just getting back for Burnside. As Steph Small, she'll just get the ire of the interference call there.
They had the overlap there. Jess Page ran wide and allowed her defender to get back inside and even up the fast break. So
Scott.
Another opportunity missed maybe for Wilderness on the break.
So Scott kicks it down and just looking, assessing. Page.
Reset call there. So just Page now bring the ball top centre.
They obviously weren't in where they wanted to be. And Page, she'll go about her work. Steps around, steps down, bang, had some fire on that.
There we go.
And Jess Page, a little bit of thank you very much.
Got pace to burn, Tony. Let's have a look on this living choice replay here. Just setting up, given way too much room to move. No way you can defend that.
And you know what I love about that? She's not on the cage. She's found out that if she shoots from outside, there's opportunities.
Correct.
And, yeah, look, that's a really, really good shot there from Jess Page.
That was.
So, ball back to the centre. We've got a 2-1 game the way of Wilderness at the moment. And they're just starting to build. And if you want to build, get in touch with tradvc.com.au or 8376-3639 for all your roofing, carport, garage and veranda needs and your guttering.
Absolutely, and that's the...
So 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
As the clock comes on the field.
And that looks like Keesing up to relieve Smith. Not long to go.
Down the back. So limited time in this. Wildy would want to shut this out. Good inside. Steps. Bang. Another one. And right there, Megan Smith gets her first of the game and ties it up at 2-2. In what we'll call red time.
That was red time, Tony. Yep.
You look here on the...
just allowed to feed there, wasn't she, in the bottom corner?
Rolls around, steps, and...
30 seconds to play and just allowed to feed the crease.
Yep.
We just need to put a little bit more pressure on than that, I think.
Yeah, well, allowed... but the defender also allowed her to roll top side and get hands free.
Correct. And
into a space which... you know, potentially should have been guarded. So,
take nothing away from Megan Smith.
That was a great shot, Megan Smith. One of LSA TV's favourites. And so still time here, and that so she can fast start. No, she, within the 30-second. Well, so that's a turnover because we're in under 30 seconds.
Yes, okay.
And
no fast start
after the cow ball.
Umpire and clock is on clearly.
That's a really big penalty in the scheme of it if there's 29 seconds to go.
It really is.
For the sake of you're trying to take an advantage in this game to utilise the clock, and at every other time of the game you can do it, apart from the last in the cowbell.
More disadvantage than a personal foul.
Absolutely. So, yep. Anyway, that is the first quarter done here on a beautiful night down at the Glenelg Lacrosse Club. It is the Wildy Lions 2, Burnside Bears 2, and we might go and hear a word from one of our sponsors.
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au.
And we're back, Tone. 2-2 at the quarter break. Good start from both teams. Goalkeepers are on fire, really.
Yeah, they both had plenty of shots against them. I had Beck Green down for 4 saves there, so, that's a couple of those on the doorstep. And, a couple of really good goals there from, like Megan Smith, obviously that last one. And Millie Wilkin, the first one, just rolled back inside on the left and changed hands, which you don't see very often from a lot of the women's players.
No, and we don't mind the shovel either. So if that's in your arsenal, then please bring it out tonight because we love the shovel. Chloe Scott got Wilderness off to a good start tonight. Nice little shake and bake from high centre and drove the alley, scored nicely, and then Jess Page later on too after a very definitive call of pull it out, reset. She did that.
Found a match-up, didn't she?
Had the match-up and just has pace to burn.
And obviously those centre draws, 2-2.
2-2, yep. A lot of work being done by Lucinda Silvestri and Sarah Lowe for Burnside.
Absolutely, and they've been good generals down there in their respective. Leah Alana, obviously a couple of good defensive efforts down there to turn balls over.
Yeah, she might be playing in attack though, but defensively in attack.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
That transition defence.
Yep. Yes,
from
right.
attack. She certainly gave the ball back to them to have another look at it as we see the women come back onto the field.
And it's good to have her back, Tone. She's been away, hasn't she? Living abroad at the moment. But,
she has been.
But back for a short period of time, I believe. So it's good to have her out here. Hello to the Duthie family.
We did see Ray out there earlier. I think he's over there with the coaching panel, isn't he?
Oh, he would be, for sure.
Somewhere. Well, why wouldn't you with the experience of Mr. Duthie?
Yes.
So, ball in the centre. 2-2 game. And about to start the second quarter. Page flicks that one out, and that's going to be there's no possession there, so she can't break the line. And that was, I think that was one of the new...
That might be, okay,
Bella, I think.
Gotcha.
So it's the first state league game, and we're going to have a whistle here. So we've got a 3-second call against... Numbers are really hard to see tonight. I don't know about you, Shix, but the numbers are really hard to see tonight.
The dust.
So ball down the bottom, kicks down low, is low. Kicks to Keesing. As they just they look like they want to overplay this side. Obviously, there's a penalty in the box. Pops over the top again, slow. She won't be happy about that. It's another one over the top.
Yes, another one off target.
So she's actually had,
This time?
at the moment, slow, she's
Turned
had
over.
3 shots,
All off cage.
all off cage,
2 balls lost down one end in the bushes.
and 1 in the darkness down the other end. So Geordie just pops it over to a defensive player who kicks it
Donatia,
out
who we
again.
believe.
Again, good defence there.
Good pick up. That's Jasmine Newmarch there. Good pick up. As the
Back we go.
official,
Well, there's got to be someone behind her because they have to, yep, they've reset that. So Megan Smith, I believe Megan was the one that
infringed.
infringed. We're not sure. And the ball kicks down.
Down to Silvestri, so she might
Silvestri, I think she liked what she saw when she
fancy a little
got to there
one-on-one
against
there.
Nicole. She sort of shaped for it, didn't she?
She looked like she was about to. Yeah,
There's one down the side, steps, looks down,
Adele
good.
Semler, lovely slide.
That was a great 2 there, wasn't it?
Well organised defence.
Steps inside, Adele still playing great defence there, and the ball has to be moved on. So ball back up the top.
That might be Cassie Gowdy out there at 24.
Yep.
Tone, I think
I
there.
think Cassie Gowdy is wearing 24, mate. So ball down the bottom, just ran into the defender there.
Yep.
And looks like we might have almost lost the ball. So this is where goals are normally scored, aren't they? That little bit of
Well, the good thing is they're giving themselves another chance. They are.
nice cut through the middle. Just backed off there. Sorry, Chicks.
You're right. No, I'm just saying that good control in that not turning the ball over here, Wilderness. And when the ball is hitting the ground, they're first ones to it, so they're getting another shot at it.
Looks down. Oh,
That's a nice tight
over.
pass inside, and Chloe Scott's just scooted that one across the top
over
pipe.
the top. So maybe the air is thinner than we think it is at the moment, mate, where the balls are just not coming out the stick properly. Because we're seeing a lot of balls go just over the cage tonight.
It has been a trend, Tone. It has been a trend. There's time to adjust, though.
And steps down the side. Oh, where's one across the chin there? No call.
That's the speeds to Jackie Raymond.
So had one fair square across the chin there, and there was no call.
Tough unit, though. Doesn't complain.
But
getting on with
Wildy,
the job.
no, again, Wildy with the ball. They
First
had
one.
back up, so
Yes.
another shot had there, where there was no, went over the top again.
Lucy Martin down low. Chloe Scott with the ball. She's a real prime mover for
They look really
Wilderness.
good when they drive down these right and left-hand pipes. Wildy at the moment with the pace.
Silvestri. Good D, though, by Semler.
So this one here, where they sort of find the matchup, cut through. Nicole,
Raymond will look to
she's
really
looking-
use her pace here, but doesn't
Pops
get
it
a
out the
look.
back.
Good help, D.
Back, Keesing, defending. Kicks it up the top. Shot. Oh, good
save.
save. That one's come off the stick. Ball picked up, and it's going to down the way of Burnside.
Finally, a Burnside defensive ground ball, and that was another youngster back to Keesing. And away they go.
So on the outer side, Smalls with the ball. She's got Slow creeping down this side. No one's picked her up yet. Slow by herself. Oh no, now she gets some attention. Steps inside, rolls around, steps, and bang, pops that one away. And Leah with her first goal of the game. And takes it out to a 3-2 lead, as we see here on the Living Choice instant replay. Just pops around, gets top side. Jess Page just almost shooting through the defender there.
Yeah, a little bit aggressive from that bottom corner. Jess didn't need to push so hard, allowing Leah to roll back inside and giving her just half a chance to shoot. And you're right, the defence wasn't so bad. The shot almost went through, didn't it?
And you look at that in the ball retention there in their offensive ends. You know, Wildy had a long set there for nothing. Ball gets turned over, come down here. That took about half a minute.
Heartbreaker.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's almost that 2-goal turnaround, isn't it? From a bit of a good work there from Page.
Yeah.
She picks it up and advantage called.
Looking
So
to-
Page, they've got numbers here. So can they get a quick reply? Wildy steps down, bang. Yes, they can. Jess Page. She is. She's bought the shooting stick tonight, Jess Page.
She has.
And that is her second of the game. And from the centre draw there, Shicks. made it all her own.
Great hustle on the Living Choice replay here. Great hustle. We missed the ground ball, but she's got speed, and as you can see there, her pace just freezes the frames as she's strolling down into attack.
And the second shot from the inner fan.
Yeah.
So
something in that.
There is, isn't there?
Trend forming.
Don't have to be on the keeper.
Tied at 3.
3-3 here at the Glenelg Lacrosse Club on the Living Choice scoreboard. livingchoice.com.au, 1800 502 524, and a little bit of Silvestri action. She's going hard to the cage as well.
Probably had a little shot on there if she wanted to.
She steps off, and the defender stepped off as well. So good stick from Semler. So a shot had there.
Something Wilderness is doing very well is getting first on these shots.
But they're running quick into offense, aren't they? Now they've really picked up the pace coming towards the goal, which is making the Burnside defenders have to switch on fairly quickly.
Absolutely.
So ball down the back here with Lucy Martin. She's being asked to go out into the wilderness, literally.
There we
Ball
go.
kicks up the top.
Jackie Raymond. Coach Page.
And Page with the with 2 goals for the game. Raymond has the ball, kicks it down to Martin. Martin just steps inside, looks inside. Good save
good
again
save.
from Beck Green.
It was a great save.
The third of the quarter. So, but good pressure being shown here by Wildy. He pops it over, so now this is where they've got to really ride hard. Kicks it inside there to Izzy. Izzy will get a call.
Too quick, no. Too quick there.
I don't know. You either keep it or leave it and just make it. It's either play on or just
Fast
don't have it.
No, they're getting it's being a little over officiated, I think, at the minute.
So Izzy with the ball looks inside.
Oh,
good defense.
Yeah,
great defense there. Ball to be won. Ball
Page,
still to be won.
March comes up with another big.
And we're going to
defensive
have
ground
a Wilderness ball. So there is a push there, I believe. So someone will have to set behind her, will they not?
No.
No? Okay. Off to the races, but there's a racehorse going with her.
Yep.
You're not going to outrun
Millie Wilkins.
at all.
Raymond, another speedster. The game is riddled with some real pace, Tone.
And it's just, it's picked up a little, Shicks.
Has.
From a bit of a dormant start, we were talking about it earlier, it's just a little bit dormant steps.
Oh.
Left hand, pops it to the side. And that's going to be a Wildy ball.
Still in.
Great
but first
pick-up.
two, yeah, Chloe Scott.
Steps.
Up the top there to, that looks to
Lucy
be,
Martin, I believe.
yeah, it does too, yes,
On
the
the left.
left-handed. Cassie Gowdy up the top. Now that's gone to, I reckon that might be
That's Darman.
Sarah Darman.
Yep. So a little bit of razzle-dazzle here. Good defence. The second one came. Good cut inside. Movement. There's certainly plenty of movement from Wildy here at the moment.
Yeah, they've always been very well structured, this this ball team, ballpark, lacrosse team, what do you call them?
The stick
ball club?
lines.
Stick lines.
So ball. They're just resetting again here, looking for that. They've been wanting to come down this right-hand side. Newmarch. Oh, sorry, no, that's Gowdy.
Gowdy, yes. Oh, on in the middle there.
Nice
On
in the
with
middle.
Martin.
Still on in the middle. No. Pops off. There's a drive. Looking for a drive. Good space. And bang, pops
good
it away.
shot. Yep. Hit the
Great.
far pipe, so that might have been...
Lucinda.
yes, it was.
And you saw her find that, was almost burrowed into the hole here. You watch on the Living Choice replay. Found her, found the hole, and drove straight into it.
But what was good, Tone, again, settled play, structured, talking, reset, result, again.
So, yeah, we've got a 4-3 ball game after Burnside got out and got one on the board quickly. The stick lines have fought back and popped to it, and they take the lead by 1.
I'd really like to find out a little bit more about this stick lines thing. This is unheard of. What is a stick line?
I'm going a very aggressive Wilderness women's
Stick line.
lacrosse player.
Yep.
So, and timeout being called there by Burnside. and I don't know which one would have called the timeout. There is we say it, but you look out there, there is about 1, 2, 3, 4, definitely at least 4 coaches out there, 5 coaches out there for Burnside. So they've done some recruiting on the coaching side.
Don't ever dismiss Jenny Williams, who may not be in the box, but she's here. She's here somewhere. I can hear her, and she is absolutely being a vocal parent.
As she should be.
An instructional parent.
I'm just glad I'm not being as vocal.
No, you are, Tone. People can hear you far and wide.
So ball back in the centre. We got Millie up against Jess Page. Jess Page, great work there from Slow. Slow looks up, pops it, and here we go, Megan Smith. And this is where she does her best work. Good defence there. There might be a bit of a body there to... and not happy about it, is she, Megan Smith?
No.
She looks very despondent in that call, but it was certainly there.
You get that on a Friday night, Tone. It's been a long day at work. Things haven't gone well. It's been a long week.
And here we go, Silvestri. She tried it last time, and she's thought, I might give it another crack. So there's a match up here with Paige. So Paige, she's looking down the side. Good work there from young May.
Important possession. Oh, lost the handle there. Chloe Scott. Important possession here, Tone. If Woody can find another one, it gives them a nice little buffer, 5-3. But if Burnside can have a nice solid set of defence, get down, have some time and offense and score themselves.
So is this game going to break open? Scott steps down, good double, kicks the ball and throws it straight out of bounds as it's missed down the back there.
Damn hard to reel that one in.
And it will be brought in here. I believe that is the... As it kicks over here, and ball just dropped. So Caitlin with the ball there, 33. Haven't called Caitlin's names much tonight.
We haven't, no.
So there is a good pressure being shown here by the Wilderness, and almost thought there was maybe a couple before that, before the stick was dispossessed. So ball kicks out the other side there. Steps inside, Slow. She just fakes it. Good knockdown. Great knockdown in the middle there. And ball kicks up. That's. I was going to say that is a fantastic take because that's what you call the hospital ball. And there's and here we go. The pace is on. Steps down, kicks down the other side, pops it. Good save there from Green. And Green with another save for the quarter. And is that going to be a pivotal save? Because they did this late in the first. Came back down the other way and scored from one of those.
Yeah, Burnside look a little lethargic now. They've played a lot of defence. Their options that they're taking offensively. Oh, and then they get a good chance.
And Geordie just having to mop that one up.
We'll write that down as a save, Tone.
Well,
absolutely.
Yep, okay.
Stop the ball from going behind her.
Oh, and that's come off a Burnside stick. Well, it actually came off a Wildy stick.
It certainly did.
But it was maybe was that a pre-check?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So maybe that's the call. So should use Geordie here. Just kick it back because there's an option in the centre of the field.
Yeah.
There's, if they move the ball quickly here, there's numbers.
Clear out. Coach is on the way.
Oh,
don't
just
really need to throw those ones.
Need to pick that up. If they can gather that in, there's still numbers here.
They're all over them. The Wilderness forward 3. Giving second opportunities, always first to ground balls.
So
they're doing great.
Ball up the top here with Lucinda. Lucinda certainly, when she gets the opportunity, she wants to use her legs.
So what it appears like there's a lot more structure here for Wilderness. They settle down. They align themselves up to where they need to be in an offensive position. And there's really positive offensive movement.
And again, they're not pumping the crease. They're not throwing that one, that 80-20 ball where it's 80% off and 20% on. And we've seen Burnside do that a couple of times, where they've fed the crease and no one really on.
Yes.
So really good patient structure here from Wilderness. But Burnside playing some really good defence as well. I mean, it is a 4-3 game. So low scoring. And but the cutters keep coming up. And
that's a lot
to
do with Beck Green, isn't it, Tone? She's had a fantastic first half.
She's had 8 saves in the first half,
yep.
Shicks. So kicks back up there. Raymond kicks it over here.
Page.
And Page is wanting to set something up here. They've got, again, they do this and they get very stagnant, and they're looking to drive down this right-hand side.
They do.
Slow. Oh, looks down the bottom corner. That's a great feed. Beck Green with the ball, not with the ball. So that one stepped out. We're going to have a call here for a push, I believe.
That was almost an Uber Eats assist of the night, wasn't it? The delivery on that ball was almost perfect.
It did. No, we're going to have a free shot here. So obviously there was a push, went another big save from Green. So she's certainly keeping her team in the game. And 30 seconds, and this is where we saw the score happen last time to even the game up. The big long bomb, is that going to work? And Leah, she picks up the ball. Good numbers down here. Oh, that could come back the other way. And it will. No. Slow. Picks it up. So limited time in the quarter as the, right on cue, there is limited time in the quarter, Shicks.
Very limited time.
And in a very low-scoring game here at the moment with some really patient, structured offense. And I'm going to say Wilderness have probably had about 70% of the offensive play. It is still a 4-3 game. So we will go to a quick half-time break. Hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll come back and have a look at the first half. Shicks.
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au.
As we come back to the halftime break here, and we'll go through maybe some goal scorers. Shicks, you've got the girls in a light blue. So the goal scorers in the first half, and there were 4 of them.
There were. Chloe Scott registered first. Jess Page got the next 2, and Lucinda Silvestri with 1 as well. So Jess Page leading the way, coaching fantastically at the moment. 2 goals to her. And
for the Burnside side, we had Megan Smith with 1. We had Millie Wilkin with 1. Didn't know that was such a tongue twister tonight. And Leah Alana with 1 for their 3. I'm going to say on the keeping side of things tonight, Beck Green, 18 shots at the moment, 10 saves, 4 goals. Reasonable stats for a keeper.
Very good. Not a lot of work to do for Geordie Watts at the other end. I've got 9 shots on for the half. 4 of those shots missing, not on cage. Only the 2 goals.
So they're still both travelling.
Sorry, the 2 saves. 3 goals.
3 goals.
Yep.
So, look, both keeping there. And it's been a very defensive game at the moment, hasn't it? I mean, we said just before we entered the break, Wildy having a lot of offensive play down there.
Yeah.
Very structured.
Yeah. Two contrasting styles. You see the Burnside a little more old school with their offense, pumping the crease. Probably why their shot count is so low. Do go to the crease. It's a tough ball. There's a couple of defenders there, and Wilderness have been very good at mopping up, getting down the other end of the field.
And just on that, Sarah Lowe, 4 shots, 4 high and away in the baseball terms, just over the top. So
She needs to get him on cage a little more
well,
for my liking.
again, you know what, and you whether you speak about it or not, you've got a young keeper in her first state league game at 17 years of age. You've got to put pressure on them.
Yes, 17?
17.
17, okay, good.
So
yeah.
you've got to put pressure on your young players in your side.
Yep.
And put shots on, because you've got to see whether they stand up to this
Agree.
level of lacrosse.
Wilderness, on the other hand, Tone, all out pace through the midfield. Attack, attack, attack. Shoot from range if you have to. And then they have a little play in offence, and then they structure up, match up, and they've scored 3 or 4 times on the structured offence.
And we saw them really sort of almost put the foot on the accelerator there in that sort of just after about 2 or 3 minutes into that quarter.
Certainly,
And everything they were going to cage in that transition was at pace.
certainly looks like they have another gear to go to, where Burnside are just idling at the moment.
So, but pretty even through the centre stats at the moment, Chicks.
It is.
And
Millie Wilson doing well.
Too close to call both Page and Wilkin, to be honest. I'm going to say they're dead heating.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's the outside of Silvestri and Slow that have been doing the work here as well.
Absolutely.
And obviously one of those centre infringements was the player broke out of there. You can't do that these days. You've got to have possession.
Okay. Yes, that's true.
Before they can interact with anything.
4-3 Wilderness.
So Page, they're setting up with one behind. Slow just knocks the ball to her advantage. Has possession and monstered by 3 blue shirts.
Quick movement here might get a
And may have had a word there to the umpire. And that one, if doesn't get picked up, is going out of bounds. And yeah, they're coach killers early in. When you're one down, you win a really hard fought centre draw.
This is
And the quick starts, and they're 4-on-3, 4-on-4 now. So ball down the outer side.
Damon.
And she's been playing that exposition tonight, just
She has been
looking, assessing.
Lucy Martin has a little sneaky look from the left-hand side, goes back to Dannon across.
And
Nice
that ball's
little
right
knockdown.
at the feet.
Slow might have been getting a knockdown there. We should say Low, shouldn't we?
Slow.
Low is her name.
All right. Sarah Lowe, for all those out there who knows Slow. Oh,
Ooh.
and again, maybe that little bit of in the air tonight, just sending the ball over the top.
Could be Chloe Scott going up over top, looking to register her second.
So
But again, Tone, something
they had backup.
They had backup.
It's all-
Pace on Lucy Martin.
Oh, too fast.
Lost the handle.
Too fast. So opportunity here for Burnside, and if you want some pace, here's a race.
Here it is.
Here is a
All
race.
3 of them.
All 3 of them down the outer side. If it was an Olympic trial,
Fantastic.
we'd be certainly have the clock on both of those.
Well, it is an
All
Olympic
3
year.
of them. It is an Olympic year. As ball outside there with Megan. Just kicks it down the back now. Nicole Keesing. Kicks it down to Steph Smalls.
Steph Smalls, yep.
And then back up to Sarah Lowe.
Low. Wilkin. Alana's found herself at the top.
And this is a matchup that Alana really seems to like. But good double there and good switch. Steps in, good knockdown. And if Jess Page gets it, she'll be off to the races too. This is another foot race. And, can Millie Wilkin keep that up all night? Because at the moment she's certainly, and they've got her numbers here. They got 4-on-2.
Haven't used it yet
5-on-2,
tonight.
5-on-3.
Oh, they
Steps, Page shoots, and she's doing what she did in the first half.
At range as well, Tone.
And again, it's almost a deja vu for 3 in a row there, but really good defence down here from the Wildy Lions.
Well, again, there was another rush ball pass to the crease.
I mean, if you could almost freeze it there, you can see there, 5 Wilderness players against 3 Burnside Bears.
Yep.
They were even coming through the middle. So these girls are certainly working pretty hard.
They are.
To get the ball into their offensive end, but they're working hard from offense to defense. And so ball back in the centre.
All this fast break action, Tone. The camera work's been fantastic tonight.
Outstanding.
New cameraman.
He's looking good up there, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Hey. So ball out as the centre draw has taken place. Good check. And just starting to get a little bit of impetus are the Wildy Lions, as we see stepping inside there. Lucinda Silvestri just rolls around her player. Good double. into 3, but that means there's got to be some loose players around. She's still being chased by 2, so they move the ball quickly. There must be an opportunity here for them. Steps, again, good defence being played by Burnside Bears.
Nice little 2-on-1, and Adele Semler comes up with it.
And who else would you expect than in the defensive end, Adele Semler?
That's right.
Does do a fair bit of that as Sarah Lowe just says, give it to me, and kicks it on the outer side here.
That new cameraman tonight, Tone, Paul Lightbody, out here. Daughter not even playing, but still out here doing the...
What dedication.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Dedication to the cause, he is. And you know what, as I said earlier, we'd be missing, certainly missing Kate out here.
We are.
That lefty, just,
we enjoyed her second half of the year last year, didn't we?
She was outstanding, she was. So, yeah, Paul doing a great job on the camera up there. And we've got a 5-3 game here on the Living Choice scoreboard as Burnside looking to maybe get one back. Little flick. So kicks up, Wilkin, steps, bang, another high one. I don't know, Shicks, maybe there's something to it. A little bit of weather here, just popping it over. It's a bit like the planes taking off from Adelaide Airport behind us, just up and over the fence, just quietly.
Kicking up a bit of dirty air, a bit of dust.
You know what's kicking up the air? Millie Wilkin. Look at the speed that comes off her, though, when she gets those feet moving. Steps. Oh, good save down low there from Watts. And that was dropped low, tried to put it between the 5-hole. And bang, away she went.
That'll give her a nice
looks on the outer side, or not the best outlet. So she might have another one coming here. Steps in the middle, pops, and pops it away. And just didn't quite hit the outlet there. And it came back with interest off a really good save, though. And we see there, the instant replay picks the ball up there, does Wilkin. Pops it inside, and Megan Smith gets her second of the game, and we're back to a 5-4 game. So
something to work on, Tone, during the week.
Yeah, and you know what I like? Young keeper, just asking her defence to run to her rather than away from her. She's actually come up to her defence and said, if you could run to me, that would be fantastic.
Yep.
Rather than running away.
I know what the response would have been.
Would have been, how about you?
Get back in the circle and save the ball.
How about you hit me? Well, she did save the ball. And but ball back in the centre. We got a 5-4 game here. Ball out the side. So here's a ground ball to be won. Page.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to have a pre-check there. So slow. Jess Page doesn't look happy with that one either.
No.
So ball down here with Sarah Lowe. Looks inside. Finds Millie. Wilkin. She's got Megan Smith on her left. Just creating space. Megan Smith wanting to roll inside. Back on the left. She'll roll right. But good defence there. Steps inside again. Oh, and pops it high. And just able to go left, right, and a little bit of good night there, Shicks, on the cage.
Yeah, lefty, righty, good nighty.
So two in about a minute for Megan Smith.
Moving well out there at the moment, Megan Smith. Look at the celebration too.
Which ties it up.
Marching back to the face-offs X.
So we've got a timeout here called to Wildy.
Yes.
And we've got a 5-all game. Heading about, can't be that long to go in this third term. And what have you seen out there so far? Shicks, anything that's just taken your eye?
I've nearly nodded off a few times, Tone, but I'm back with you now.
That's okay.
It's warming up at 5-all, so I'm back.
Well, I'm going to say, Megan Smith just started to get up to the top, find her position, and come down, and she's working left and right, and trying to find that space. Couple of quick ones.
3 for the night. She's taking charge, isn't she?
She is, certainly putting her hand up. Just starting to get a bit of oomph out of the centre draws as well. So a couple of calls going with them.
Yeah, all that control from Wilderness not being able to apply the scoreboard pressure has just allowed Burnside. And that's all it takes sometimes, isn't it? A little momentum swing like that.
Yep.
An experienced player, and a very, very good one at that, Megan Smith, just says, okay, girls, hang on a minute. Let me bring us back to 5-all, and let's see what we can do from there on.
Well, you look, they had 6 shots in the first quarter. They had 10 in the second. They've only had 3 to this point, have Wildy. And 2 shots have missed, and there was 1 goal. So certainly, while they're setting up down there, Burnside starting to have a little bit more offensive structure down there and keeping it down their offensive end.
They are indeed. So all the big guns up on the centre circle here now. A couple of very important.
We've got a change in the face
possessions.
in the centre draw here. So after the timeout, let's see what's here to say. Page, good work there to slow.
Good help defence.
And that's going to be no, she can't fast start that. She can't keep moving. She's got to set her 2 feet and then go.
I mean, it's such a ridiculous rule, isn't it? I mean, so now look at the result.
So now they missed that transition.
Correct.
And Wilderness get the opportunity to set up in a defensive play into the middle.
So it's a disadvantage call
so
for you.
Megan Smith, she's looking. Alana steps inside. Good defence there. And just steps off slow. She fakes to shoot. Look left and right. Good defence again there from Wilderness, but they're having to play some defence at the moment. Slow. Another one over the top. So she hasn't hit the score yet in this game.
The 6x6 either.
So that's 5, and I'm going to say that's 5 straight over the top of the cage.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Have these cages shrunk since the last time we were here?
Looks like Sarah Lowe's arms may have stretched.
Okay.
So she just hasn't adjusted yet. But you're right, Tone. If she could just get the radar down a little, there's a fair bit of room above the keeper's head, so that's probably what she's looking at. And that's good D there by Silvestri, pushing back out.
Stepping in. Leah cutting through.
Another
Megan
pump to
Smith
the crease.
pops. Oh, another one over the top shoulder. Doesn't she like that, Megan Smith? That's
She
her
does.
third for the quarter. And Burnside take a 6-5 lead here. And just starting to get a little bit of up and about. And the timeout called by Wilderness there obviously didn't do what they wanted, as we see there on the Living Choice instant replay. So now Megan Smith with 4 for the game in a 6-5 game. Really going to have to look at whoever gets that matchup.
Huge influence at this stage, Tone.
Well, certainly heading towards the Living Choice player of the game, and I know offense doesn't, but especially in this third quarter when it matters, just started to put the foot down. She was a bit quiet earlier in the game.
She was. Tough day at work. Coffee machine wasn't working. Took her a little bit to get involved tonight.
And they're just starting to get on top here too with the centre draws. So, ball coming out the same way. And I think it's come out the same way all night. So they know where it's going. And Jess Page, she's going the wrong way. But that made the defence go the wrong way. So we might have some numbers on here. Jess Page, she's got a couple tonight. She shoots with good kicks it to Silvestri. Not there. And Millie Wilkin just walking behind. Could have almost just given a little tap there. 3-second call.
So I was watching that.
Williams.
Yeah, I was watching that then. So Williams was making an absolute effort to get out of there to go towards her player outside of the fan and the opposite side to where the play was. So
just a bit of a call, because if you look in here at the moment, there's probably people camped in there for 3 seconds.
Another flag, shot off cage.
And that'll go back to the Wilderness Lions. It's a shot that misses a cage. So I said 4 shots for the quarter now, 3 off cage and 1 in the cage. They'll certainly want to get one back here before the 3-quarter time, just to even the scores up, as they have had plenty of the offense tonight, chicks.
They have. So here they go. They open up the right-hand side for Page, but I'll tell you what, she's been good again tonight.
Flag. So we've got a flag here.
Number 1, she's saying again, Megan Smith, you can't score goals down there, love. Get down the other end.
And this is going to be a shot here.
Damon.
So let's see whether Beck Green can make a save. Steps. Oh, a slower one.
Yep.
Good touch of the stick. She'd be happy that defensive stick just managed to knock that in the shooting action.
Here goes Sarah Lowe with the Burnside Bears. Down there, see if they can get into the hot stick of Megan Smith.
And Lana just walking around her defender there.
Literally.
Literally. So Burnside with a bit more up and about now, aren't they?
They
A
are.
little bit more movement down here.
Certainly a lot more control as they get young Ash May out there as well.
So into the offense.
Yep. So Steph Smalls just waiting for the right option.
So nice cut there from Leah.
No real rush. And here they go into a little bit of motion, a little bit of movement. Back corner spin. That was a
Good
nice
save.
one.
No.
Umpire said, I won't have any of that, thank you.
Pop on the bubbles. So going to have a free shot. I reckon this is probably only the second or third free shot for the night, isn't it? Or opportunity.
Oh, yeah, for Burnside, I think it might be their first. And we just
Yeah.
saw one from Wilderness. So let's see if Steph Small can make amends. She's got help in the back corner and goes to it. Keesing.
Good save.
Very
Up top.
good save, yes.
Good save, top side. And Geordie's looking at the release. Just finds the speedster. And that's the advantage played. As the ball will come down to the offensive end. And look at the speed there from Lucinda Silvestri. She's going all the way. If she gets an opportunity, steps inside.
Very.
Oh, and that one has come out the back of the stick and landed at Beck Green's feet.
And that, I think, was Jackie Raymond. It's a great pick off there, Jess Page. Streaming upfield.
And Jess Page steps
Hot
inside.
ball inside.
Looks-
That's what you got to do, don't you?
Just
Pump
got
it
to
in there.
pump it in there. So, numbers here. So, Wildy will be looking for another one before the three-quarter break.
Lucy Martin up top. Gowdy, or Newmarch, I should say.
Just turns on the left. Kicks it up.
Just regrouping. aren't they?
Silvestri. She's just trying to burrow a little hole in there. Looks down the bottom corner. Good knockdown. Oh, that.
Pretty tough to feed from the point up top.
And here we go. Down the outer side on the left. And that's going to be a free shot as well.
Yeah, it is.
Shooting space. And not happy with that, Williams. Ellen Williams certainly showed the
She did.
dismay of that call.
Shooting space.
And good crash there from the Bears.
Silvestri open at the top. Couldn't find her, but now she'll race over to collect.
And this is where she's looking down in this bottom corner.
Oh, bounce pass.
And sets. Looks at Williams. Goes, wants to burrow inside. Good left-hand change. And pops it down on the left-hand side. And Lucinda Silvestri doing a great job there. As we see here on the Living Choice replay. She found the match that she wanted.
Drove
Just
to
rolled
the
her
middle.
up top side.
Yeah.
Rolled down. Overcommitted. Simple little left one, but good shot down on the left-hand foot.
Was a good shot. Very good shot on the left-hand side there. Beck Green's been fantastic tonight, but very well placed. Makes it hard for any keeper.
And back to a 6-all game now. And as the clock is on the field.
Yes, I didn't hear the cowbell.
I didn't hear the cowbell ring either.
No, Daisy. She's
Or maybe it's about to go on the field.
okay. Yep, hand on the bell.
Hand
here,
on the
so
bell. So cowbell about to ring.
Listen out to that, viewers.
Yep,
Yeah,
30
there you
seconds.
go. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, and this is a big ground ball to be won.
Red time.
As good work there,
Silvestri.
Silvestri picks it up, loses it, picks it up. Oh, swipe.
Stat
And
hunting.
advantage. So another one here for Wilderness, just as they go into
Oh.
three-quarter time. Would they'd be really keen for that after losing the lead through this third quarter.
Absolutely right.
Page,
Tony.
she'll be waiting for the last shot.
2, 3 defenders, look at them crashing all over.
And
Couldn't
there's
get
a
shot
flag.
off.
So flag comes, time runs out.
So what happens there, time with the flag? Does that
That's
just
waved off now because the time has elapsed. Waved off, they say. So no advantage whatsoever. So in that time, with the limited time, you may as well just create havoc and get a couple.
Yeah, you got to try your hardest to at least get a shot off, I would have thought. But sometimes that can't be done, of course.
So 6-all, three-quarter time. We'll be back after a quick message from one of our sponsors. And we're looking forward to a big fourth quarter. Who's going to win this out of Wilderness and the Bears?
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au.
As we come almost back here. So we're back now. So what are the coaches saying here, Shix? In a 6-all game, first game of the year for Wilderness and second for Burnside. Burnside certainly wouldn't want to drop to 0-2.
I think it's all opportunity on cage. I think Wilderness just need to realise that they're scoring from range tonight. They don't need to get on the crease. And Burnside need to realise they don't have to pump the crease. They need clear options because they're scoring once they get to the crease.
Yeah, and do we have an OT game?
No, we don't.
You don't want to put the young keeper under pressure?
No. Golden
goal?
No.
Way to start your state league career?
I think there's enough in it.
Yep. So we've got 6-all game here, and going to be interesting. Going to be interesting out of the centre here, because the centre draw, it's just eked a little bit to the way of Burnside that quarter, but obviously Wilderness getting it back late.
They've adjusted, haven't they, on the circle, Burnside. They've got numbers around the fall of the ball, giving them every chance. It's hard to slow down someone like Silvestri or Jess Page one-on-one. So numbers to the ball, it's proving a nice strategic decision for them.
So we see here the setup, and so they've got that. Effectively, the ball's coming out the same spot. So they put their two leaders in Page and Silvestri.
Absolutely.
Against the two leaders in Burnside there, against Sarah Lowe and Millie Wilkin.
Pure pedigree, all four.
And the ball's that's where it's coming. Haven't seen it. Oh, there we go. Something different. Just gives herself space up forward, does Megan. She's got 4 for the game, and I'm sure, given the opportunity, she will want to get in and get a handful there.
You're right.
So up here to Slow. So where's the first one going to be? Is it the Bears going to get one on the board and just eke that lead? Or are we going to shut it down here and end up down the other end playing a bit? A couple of prize fighters going about it at the moment. Steps inside Leah Alana. Just steps inside. And not much you can do when you're on the cage with a quality shooter like Leah. And she gets that first one on the board for the Bears, and they go out to a 7-6 lead. We see here on the Living Choice, just lost her player, didn't she?
She did.
Absolutely lost her attacker.
Well, Smalls was able to draw the second defender and held on to it, where many people try and drive on from there. But she drew the double, took some space, hit the open girl. Leah Lana did the rest.
Bang. At pace.
At pace.
What we like to see, isn't it, chicks? At pace. So Leah with her second goal of the game. She's got 2 now, 1 in each half. 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth.
Yes, fourth half.
Fourth half. Yes.
Oh, there we go. So
ball to be 1.
6.
Big.
Couple of big ground balls.
And there we go again.
So she's been fantastic tonight.
She's been really, really good, and just starting to make her mark. And the Burnside actually have numbers here too. But
so Slow. Now Slow can just adjust that radar. Maybe she had time to do that at 3/4 time.
So you reckon one's on the bar this time?
I think she'll be closer to the white stuff. But I'm really looking forward to. I was gonna say Millie Wilkins.
Good save there from Geordie up top.
Great save.
And that's keeping your team in it. So big save there from Watts.
Got to get involved in this clear though.
And that's going to be a push. Yep. So the ball will start here with Wildy, and there's that fast start.
Yeah, well,
2 feet, settled.
Terrible
Oh,
ball.
that's a terrible ball.
Yep. It needs to be better than that, doesn't it? And here we go. We just see that save, Tone, up on tippy toes. Young Geordie Watts.
Hey, there
Nothing
you go.
like her father, making a massive play at the right time.
Yeah. Well, I was shooting them.
Yeah, true. True.
So,
Maybe her brothers spent some time.
oh, that's terrible. So
costly, isn't
there's one each way. And
That's
is
costly.
the pressure just starting to
Well-
show in this game?
it? Yeah, and that's a couple of Burnside's more senior girls as well. They should be.
So Silvestri with the ball. She has balls in front of her. Silvestri, she's gonna put her motors on, and if that steps out, looks down.
Good help, D there. Very good D from the Burnside girls.
So Wilderness with an opportunity here to get one back to tie it up.
Great saving. Great saving. So welcome to State League Lacrosse, Geordie Watts.
And that sometimes they're the difference, aren't they?
Dinner's
Just
on
a-
you. Dinner's on you,
Just
Dad.
a little bit of you know, a shutout of a really good opportunity created by Burnside, and it's just enough to get your teammates up and about. As Silvestri,
check.
she's got
Great
no.
All bad luck. Smalls couldn't get it.
So ball to be won here.
Ball going loose.
Wildy needs to win this ball. That's off a Burnside foot.
Let's get a poll up on the Facebook account there, Tone. Let's go. Will we have OT tonight?
Is there going to be OT in the first game of the year? And Wildy, obviously, after last year, they won't want OT.
And then the next poll will be, when will Tony go OTT?
OTT.
Over the top.
No, I can't go over the top because, unfortunately, Sarah Lowe's done that all night.
She has. So will we get an OT game?
Let us know. Get on the poll. Is this heading to an OT game? Ball kicks up, and this is where they get it up the top. But Sarah Lowe, she's seen this happening.
She snuck down there into D. And
Oh, a little one behind. Good work there from Jackie Raymond. She just snuck off.
She has Keesing up the top now on ball.
And would you almost get the other player through here? On that bottom corner, if she looks like they look like they're drawing up a players as they're playing.
They are. They really are, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah, they like that drive to go through. Will we go to OT? Let's register. Yep, definitely.
Yes, definitely. Chicks reckons we're going to OT. And if you want to go OT over the top, which you wouldn't do with this company, but traditional group,
Yep.
tradvc.com.au 83763639.
Well, Tone, with the prices that they set, you can afford to go OTT with TV, CR, and
So
G.
they need to move the ball. Yes, you can, can't you?
You can. They're affordable, more than affordable, and
And they do a fantastic job.
workmanship
And when
is
you've been in the industry this long,
Yep.
you must be doing something right.
correct.
So good defence here from Burnside at the moment. They're not giving the lead up that easily at the moment, but still plenty of work being done. No Jess Page out there at the moment.
No, Lucy Martin though going right. So Jess Page is playing down in defence,
She's playing
deep
on
in
Alana.
defence. All Silvestri at the top here.
So good defence still here from Burnside, but is the dam wall going to break, or is the defence just going to be too much for Wildy?
Was very well structured here from Wilderness, so nothing to
And
be
I tell
concerned
ya,
about just yet.
Oh, and the dam wall breaks the other way.
Just as we say, nothing to be concerned about.
I was going to say, normally in the men's game there'd be a stall call on there, and we'd be being asked to keep it in. But not as such in the women's game. No stall call in the women's game.
No stall required.
So ball coming back the other way, and have Burnside got a knockout punch here.
The Jets. Newmarch sticking
Or-
in there though. That was a good little.
That's a great take.
it
Great
was.
defensive effort.
Chloe Scott back to Newmarch, who made the effort early there on Wilkin.
Would you?
Across to Silvestri. Can advance the ball. Jackie Raymond now. She's got some wheels if she gets motoring. Weather's not great for her, but off she goes now. Pushes
gets past, is he?
Jackie
Steps,
Raymond.
pops,
Goal
bang.
kick.
Down through the 5-hole. We've got a tied game here at the Glenelg Lacrosse Club. And we are got another whistle somewhere. No. Time out from Burnside. So trying to snuff that momentum out very quickly. We've got a 7-all game
We thought
here
that
on the living choice replay.
We thought with that errant pass down an attack there, Tone, that might have just been a bubble burster, but able to bring the ball back down through some great riding there. Young Newmarch, Jasmine Newmarch, just keeping Millie Wilkin at bay, passing the ball inside. Chloe Scott, great pickup, moved the ball across to Silvestri. Jackie Raymond in space. Bang.
And once she got past Izzy there, she was home to the cage. She just had to place it, which she did.
She did.
So she gets her first of the night, I believe.
Now,
Jackie Raymond.
Yeah, that is her first for tonight. Tony, the votes have been coming flooding in. The live count at the moment here is not tonight. Will we go to OT? Not tonight.
Not tonight.
The viewers are saying, and it is. Have a look at it. Flood through like that, Marty. Ever had a vote like that before? So streaming away now. Not tonight. Moving up to about 75.
75%.
She's moving away.
75% in not tonight. Is there an OT? Well, I tell you what. With limited time, probably half the quarter to go, we've got a 7-all game here at the Glenelg Lacrosse Club, and there are a lot of minutes still left to play. But who's gonna lay that killer punch right now? You know, where's it coming from? Is it coming from one of the new rookies? Is it coming from Ashwin May? You know,
I've really liked the start this quarter from young. I've just lost her. Steph Smalls.
Steph Smalls,
Yep.
been good. So big centre draw to be won here. I'll tell you what. Whoever wins this centre draw will go on to win the game.
Okay.
There's my little bit for the night.
Bet responsibly.
So ball there to be put in. All right.
Oh,
So there you go. So I have to be on Wilderness now because that call. I don't know. There's just something about when these games get to this point. It's just one of those. You know, you take those one or two chances. So a flag had there. And we're going to have a 3-second call.
And Jackie Raymond out here with the hot hand. No.
No. Yep, she's just heading behind. No, down at the bottom of the fan. So they've got free shot. Here we go. Can they put one away? Silvestri. Yes, she can. Just hits a knee, unfortunately, there of Beck Green. And it pops it away, and we're out to an 8-7 game. And
Living choice. Replay.
Look here, just takes the free shot, gets inside 2 steps, bang. I reckon just got a knee and into the back of the net there. So
What was that call there, Tone? I just dropped my pen on the ground.
I thought it was free space. I think I saw free space. I actually was looking at the monitor at that point, Chicks, but
Okay,
I think I saw the call free space to be set there.
So
and here we go. So what are Wildy doing here? They're
interesting setup there. They both
they both went to the other side, didn't they?
Yeah, full defensive.
Just to try and say, Millie, if you're going to, and Paige back in the centre. Here's another one.
Chloe.
Great pick off there from Slow.
Cheeky little wink over
Sarah
the
Lowe,
camera.
just
on
a
the
little,
way past.
but dropped it. So ball is about to be turned over again. And steps inside. A bit of a swipe there. And a bit of a drop the stick. So ball here. Coming down. They've got numbers. No, even numbers now. So just pulls it out. And the ball will end up in the hands of Silvestri. And she's just taken it up the top. And she will start to set something up as we see some change coming down here. So, ball, Silvestri. She's had a good game tonight too, Shix.
Huge
Lucinda.
amount of work, yep.
As has Jess Page.
As has Paul Lightbody on the cameras.
Oh, he's outstanding. Another
Nice
bang and
feed
pops it away.
inside.
And
There she is.
Lucy Martin.
Lucy Martin, welcome back.
And we're out to a 9-7 game in the blink of an eye.
Welcome. So someone mentioned earlier, no OT tonight. The result will be 2.
Well, I may sit on the fact that whoever won that centre draw would go on to win the game.
We're going to have to stop that poll, Marty. It's running hot at the moment, and not tonight, as you would imagine, has got
Now,
to 73%.
It's about $1.03 now, I think, Schick. Gamble responsibly.
Correct.
So
Turn it into a quaddie.
Quaddie, yeah. Take the $1.03 into the $1.03 for the next game,
Yes.
potentially.
Hannah Goff has just sneakily put up their Wildy for the win.
So ball out the back, slow. She's been good. She's just worn one there too. Not happy with it. Ball pops down here.
Just
Megan
Page
Smith
back inside. So good covered defence there, Wilderness.
So Megan Smith with 4 already tonight. Just barges through.
That is,
No, she's going to call that a block or a push.
so, I mean, that really isn't anything, is it? That's just a lacrosse incident.
That's a contact.
Play on.
But that's Jess Page has gone down, and she's not looking great there at the moment.
Cramp. She's done a
Has
hell of
she
a lot
got
of running.
cramp,
Yeah,
or is she?
She's a finely tuned athlete, and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
been pinged for that.
Well, she's just got absolutely poleaxed into. So Megan Smith with the ball.
And they
Pops
haven't
down, steps over the side, and bang, little one off the stick.
surprised
And
me.
that's gone out of bounds.
7 shots, all of them off cage. We'll
Got a piece of that one.
Well, okay, yep. So we'll get that.
Did get a little piece. Just popped it to the right. But again, that's another one. So where hasn't managed to find the cage.
Yeah, and I'll stand by it. Gets good shots off, just doesn't get them on cage.
So Smalls, she's dropped the ball. Good pick up there. And it's coming back at pace.
Here we go, young Jasmine Newmarch.
At pace. So she's got 1, 2. Yep, Millie Wilkin. She says, I'll catch the runner. Kicks it over the other side. Millie Wilkin can't run both sides at the moment. And ball is in the hands of
Silvestri. Look at her.
And with no stall call, Shix, would you move the ball on?
Oh, no, that's fine. Hold on to it.
Just go for a couple of laps.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Silvestri gets inside. Good work there from Williams to just get in a defensive position.
Recognise.
Again, they're 3 on here. Looks down the bottom. So Silvestri, she's just doing circle work by herself at the moment.
Interesting
good
question
knockdown.
for us here, Tone, is who the viewers at home think might be the player of the match.
Yeah, give us a shout out on LSA TV Live and just tell us who your player of the game is. Great work down there from Keesing, who gives it and wasn't able to pick up the good work that she did. Paige, she looks like she's hopping out there at the moment. We wonder how that little bit of cramp just started to affect her. So they've obviously been told there's limited time in this one. Heading towards 2 minutes, I'd say. So they're asking them to push out on, which gives space behind.
Oh,
Good knockdown.
Good knockdown.
Great knockdown there from Caitlin Grayson. And Caitlin just needs to get rid of the ball. She needs to put a great look inside. Megan Smith.
Burnside just haven't got the legs at the minute. Wilderness flooding back.
You got Millie Wilkin coming through the centre. She's going to get picked up with pace. Needs a save. Oh, pops it right. Little foot on that one too, I think, Shix.
Oh,
No?
but yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Yep. No. We're registered.
I don't know.
No, we had a look at Snicko, and there
Snicko's
was a
got it.
tiny,
Got a foot. Got a
tiny
foot.
little nick on it there.
There you go. Just popped it right.
Just as well, her right leg is a little longer than her left.
I don't think either leg is it? So ball, and a ball down on the ground. Ball to be won. Here's a contest.
Yeah, big ramble here.
Good work,
Raymond. Get
and
to space.
great work there from Raymond. And that's a turnover that Burnside didn't need. She's going to have to. So clock is on the field, is it?
Clock's not on. How do we know we haven't heard the
We
bell?
haven't heard the bell. So turnover. So save, Geordie. Eats it up the top.
And that was
definitely.
probably going over too, wasn't
And
it?
that's come off a Burnside stick, so that'll end up towards Wildy.
So good save, nice quick outlet.
So obviously in the last 2 minutes,
Over here to
pressure. Need to run, and pressure it is. I reckon if Chloe Scott just gets the motors on here, she'll get out. She would have got out the back there. But Lucinda Silvestri, she's quite happy to take some time off and just get it into the offense. Adele Semler certainly giving her a little bit of a hard time.
What about for you, Tone? player of the match in Wildy 9-7 at the moment?
At the moment, I think Lucinda Silvestri has done a great job.
Well, she's certainly taken all this game by the scruff of the neck as she just throws a little errant one there. But
She must have known we were talking about her.
complete control of this match at the moment. Ball on her stick when she...
So ball to be won down the back corner.
yeah, great pick up there.
Wildy there. Jess Page, she's put a few shots on cage. Chloe Scott's been good tonight too. And I think...
Jackie Raymond, looks like the score attendant is up and the clock looks to be on the field. Burnside turn it over. Low gets
there's
it.
a long one coming to Geordie.
I'll tell you who'd
And
be upset.
there's a save, isn't
That's
it?
a save, yeah,
Hey?
absolutely. Oh,
So, ball to be won on the deck. Can use the keeper again if they need. They can send it back. So, that's not a great pass, but then again, that's not good either. And good work coming through. So, Wildy will take the ball, and at this stage, they're going to get the win, Shicks.
they are. The clock is on.
In what has been a pretty hard-fought win
Has
overall.
been. Well, Burnside were very gallant there coming back.
They were 7-6 up, and there we go. Wildy, with the first win of their 2021 season, are up and about. As Geordie looks pretty happy about that too, as
Yes.
Izzy and Geordie, old teammates there, just having a hug. And it's good to see, isn't it, when you
win your
see-
first one, you just think, how easy is this state
how
league
easy
stuff?
is this state league stuff. So 1 from 1 Wilderness. Burnside will end up 0-2. We thank Paul for being on the camera tonight for this game. He's done a fantastic job keeping up with all the action. And we're going to head to a quick break because we're going to have to set up for the next game. So we'll see you back here very soon with the Blue Warriors versus Glenelg.